Namaste. This is JVn DR MEENAKSHI SONI, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, Department of REPERTORY, JVn University, Jaipur. This is digital version 2.0. Topic is concept of miasm and its classification, part 1. Miasm as an invisible inimical dynamic principle which permeates into the system of a living creature, creating a groove or a stigma in constitution, which can only be eradicated by a suitable antimiasmatic treatment. If effective antimiasmatic treatment does take, it is effective. The miasm will persist throughout the life of the person and will be transmitted to the next generation. There is a point to remembering the miasm. Miasm, a dynamic energy which cannot be seen. Miasm, every living creature on earth, bacteria, virus, etc., has its own miasm. Miasm is a hostile to the life preserving energy, inimical to the vital force of any living creature. Miasm is dynamic as it affects the dynamic plant and thereby dynamically rearrange the life-preserving energy of living creature. The basic precondition of miasmatic infection is susceptibility, that is, of the patient. When a person or any living creature susceptible, characterized by hypoimmunity, the inimical invisible dynamic principle of miasm gets the chance to penetrate into the body. As the immunity is low and thereby the person is susceptible to receive such infection, this is known as the miasmatic infection. After entering in the body, it tends to join the fundamental miasm already exists in the body. When it takes the upper hand as the miasmatic force from outside plus the miasmatic force already dormant in the body conjoin together and dynamically affect the vital force, life-preserving energy, thereby dynamic rearrangement of the vital force. So the miasmatic force dynamically rearrange the vital force that result in the disease. There is always a battle going on inside the body between the vital force and the miasmatic force. In health, the vital force wins, and in disease, the miasmatic force wins. The miasmatic force creates a stigma or vacuum in the constitution, which can only be eradicated by a suitable antimiasmatic medicine. Otherwise, it is transmitted generation to generation. Miasmatic dissection and the incorporation of the same in such case will help to open a case where there is a scarcity of the symptom due to various physical, emotional, pathogenic suppressions by the centrifugal action of the defecting miasmatic medicines. Also of importance is the value of selecting anti-miasmatic medicine which cover the nature and the character of individual in absence of the recognizable fatality. Thus, the anti-miasmatic medicine cover the essence of the person and open up the case. To be more confident in the prescribing by the including the surface miasm in the consideration of fatality as miasm the dysprasia of the person constitutes a major part of fatality. To evaluate the necessity of change of the plan of treatment or the change of the remedy as few symptoms have disappeared after the first remedy, yet the miasmatic fatality indicates the predisponence of the same miasm in the surface, which was originally covered by the initial remedy. Therefore, it foretells that he can stay with the previous remedy. To evaluate the homeopathic prognosis of case as removal of the layer of suppression manifests as clarity of symptoms and can be accompanied by a quantum jump in the sense of value. To fulfill Hahnemann, 3 injections of cure, rapid, gentle, and permanent. Anti-miasmatic medicine help to clear up the suppressions in relation to the past, clear up the presenting symptoms from its root or the origin in relation to the present, and clear up the susceptibility to get infection and the thereby strengthen the constitution in relation to the prophylactic aspect or the future. Classification of miasm. There are three types of the basic miasm. First is the SORA. It is sensitive type of miasm. Itch, eruptions, different type of skin disease are contained SORA. SORA is the mother of all miasm. Second is psychosis. Psychosis miasm of incoordination, overgrowth, unwanted overgrowth in body, tumors. These are the psychosis. And third is the syphilitic miasm, syphilis, degenerating miasm, destruction, loss of function of the part of the body of the any organ and pathological changes like this liver. These are the miasm. And fourth is the tubercular miasm, responsive reactive miasm, destruction with ulceration and hemorrhage. So the classification of miasm and the introduction of the miasm is finished. Thank you. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in the comment box. I will resolve it quickly.